Man, just chilling, man. What you know good, man. Glad to have you on, my brother. What you know good.
Man, I know what ain't good. The Hawks when it come to trading.
Man, hey, P
Speak
Duke.
on it.
Yeah, speak on it, man. What? Talk. What are we doing, bro?
Bro, I don't know, man. Like it's like, okay, cool. So we're gonna do a salary dump. So basically you're gonna tank in the season where San Antonio owes you a pick. I mean, where you owe your pick to San Antonio, you're gonna tank now. Okay, cool. I know Jalen Johnson was hurt, but how far away were we when you're in the position to how many slots you got? What they 10th right now, 11th maybe?
They number 9.
Let me look it up. I
Yeah,
know
they
they were
still in the
9
play-in.
yesterday. Yeah.
So you trade away two. First of all, you finally got your money out of DeAndre Hunter. Finally. 6 man of the year candidate, averaging a hair under 20 points a game. You know, probably one of your better perimeter defenders and who can defend 1 through 4 on a team that needs defense. You trade him
Hmm.
away for Karis LeVert, who's having probably the worst season we've seen him have in a long time, and Niang, who they couldn't wait to get rid of. Like if you go back and you look at what Bleacher Report said, you go look at what Sports Illustrated said, he was the weakest link in that rotation. You take those two guys back. I mean, the pick swap ain't talking about nothing because guess what? The Cavaliers pick swap, they already in a pick swap with Utah. So they're gonna get the least favorable regardless. And so I don't think in the way the Cavaliers are playing, even if we get that pick swap, it's not gonna convey well for us. I'm talking about a pick swap, not adding a pick. And then you go out, you trade Bogey, which I look, okay, cool. I like actually you get rid of salary and bring salary back. Terrence Mann just signed for like 50 million. So he gonna be here. Did we want a backup point guard that bad? And then Bones Highland, I mean, shoot, he didn't never like he offensive skill set off the chain. Gonna be highlights. Now, one thing I will say, the guy I'm most excited about out of all of this is Bones Highland. He can really hoop,
Please
but
tell me about him.
he got bad attitude. Like, so the word in the street is like his attitude is what keeps him off the court. Like, he done got into it a few times. I don't know if y'all remember when he was with Denver, when Denver on that championship run or the year before that, right in that time. But man, real tools he got, cross you up, got a little bit of Jamal Crawford in him, like a little bit. I don't want to say he like no Jamal Crawford, but Bones Holland can hoop. Like these are two hoopers. But when you look at it, what did you add? Did you get better or worse? You got worse. Trading DeAndre Hunter and Bogey for those 4 players. It's just like 4 bodies. You can't even play them all at the same time. You just brought back 4 pieces of what? Not and no disrespect to them guys, but like what are they? What do they add to this team? For the sake of this team, what did you add? But you lost, bro. Like this is another time. The Hawks, I'm so sick of it. Bro, how far y'all want to go back? Y'all want to go back to Bill Russell? They forgot we traded Bill Russell away.
What?
Yeah, boy, we had the draft rights to Bill Russell. Look it up. The Hawks franchise had the draft rights to Bill Russell.
Hey, we drafted Dr. J.
Come on, bro. Dominique for Danny Manning.
We talked about that. It seemed like, bro, ever since that trade has happened, we ain't recovered, bro. We ain't never made no good decisions after that. None. I mean, we made it to the Eastern Conference Championship, and we was excited. But after that, man, what happened?
I don't know, man. It's like we scared of success, man. We scared of it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I think the best front office we had was when we had Danny Ferry, and then he fucked up.
Bruh, man went out here talking about what he said. Yeah.
Say he got a little bit of African in him, say you something out the back door.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
that what he said about Luol Deng.
And then the owner is one of the owners that was in a fight leaked that and got the man ousted, bro. Danny Ferry was our most successful GM as far as putting the team together. He got us to the Eastern Conference Finals. We lost to LeBron James that year, but to me he was piecing together the right mix for Coach Bud, bro. And I'm not gonna say that, bro.
Look, Danny Ferry. One of Danny Ferry's biggest mistakes was getting rid of a darn coach when they know they were trying to get a player that nobody really knew about.
Who?
when they knew they were secretly trying to get a player that the rest of the NBA was not up on.
Yeah.
And you fire, you get rid of you get the coach on up out of here.
Nah,
And
Bud
the coach
left. Bud
and the
wanted to
coach.
leave.
No, bro, you don't. I'm not even talking about Bud, my guy. I'm talking about Drew. I'm talking about Drew. He got put on up out of here, and they secretly. I'm about to tell it. You know it though.
Drew? Who is Drew?
Larry Drew, the coach, the black coach.
I don't remember him. He was the Hawks coach. I do
Dude,
not remember.
Tell him what I'm talking about.
Man, I don't know enough.
So look, they get rid of him. Y'all, I'm about to say the player. Y'all know the player that I'm talking about. They were up on Giannis, dog. Nobody else in the league knew about Giannis. They got rid of the coach.
Then he went to Milwaukee.
The coach went to Milwaukee.
They traded up and got him.
Yep.
No, they just stayed where they was at. They stayed where they was at, but nobody thought that they like Danny Ferry and them didn't think anybody knew about Giannis. But the coach he fired went to Milwaukee and said, you know what, man, the Hawks in on this kid that ain't nobody else up on. I think y'all need to check him out. Wow. And sure enough, the Milwaukee Bucks draft Giannis. So you can throw that in with the long list of mistakes that the Atlanta Hawks had made. Man, when you hear the story, like when Milwaukee drafted him, the NBA had to call the Atlanta Hawks and tell them to give them the medical reports on Giannis because no one else in the league had done any kind of medical on him. No one was on him except the Atlanta Hawks. But the coach that got fired, that did not get the head coaching job when Bud was brought in to replace him, went to Milwaukee. And bam, hey man, they got this dude I think y'all need to see.
Wow.
One championship later, one MVP later, Giannis is in Milwaukee.
Hey Trae, you gotta clip this and share that, bro. I did not know that. That's some good.
Man, everybody know it. Everybody know it.
Everybody don't know it.
Yeah, man. Everybody knew it. I'm talking, man. It's a well-known thing. It's funny, man, because we've been talking about this for some years now, ever since we first heard about it, man. But Gilbert Arenas was just talking about this probably about a month back, was talking about how the Hawks were hiding Giannis in a basement, how they didn't want him to go out and play in public nowhere. Because the Hawks like, don't let him go out and play in public. Don't let him meet no people. Don't let him see this and that. They thought they had it in the bag. And they said when he got drafted, man, they said the room was like someone died in the Hawks organization. And to Danny Ferry's credit, I did hear on the radio, they said that right before Danny Ferry had a feeling, look, let's just trade up. Let's just trade up to make sure we get the guy. Let's just trade up. And the owner like, no, don't nobody know about it. You did it, stay where you at. Milwaukee took Giannis. And then the Hawks drafted Dennis Schroeder.
And I tell you what, man, like I said, Danny Ferry was the best GM we had, bro. And he messed it up with his mouth. And the owner told on him, bro. If y'all didn't know, the Hawks had a group of owners and they just fell out and had disagreements. And
man, you forgot about Larry Drew. I'm shocked you forgot about Larry Drew.
I forgot about Larry Drew. He was such a terrible coach. But I forgot about him. But damn,
Larry Drew was great, man.
I knew about the Giannis. We was up on Giannis. But I didn't know that Larry Drew was the leak. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the only person it could have been.
Yeah.
You know, nobody knows for it. Ain't never been revealed that it's one, but nobody else knew about him. Larry Drew, the only one. He was with the Hawks. He was the coach from 2010 to 2013. He ended up leaving 2013, went to Milwaukee, was the Milwaukee coach for a year. And
So Dukes, out of all the players that we got today, I think we got 4. Who you say Bones is the one that can ball the best?
I mean, he probably got the highest ceiling. Terrence Mann probably gonna be. I mean,
what is Terrence Mann? What is he, bro? Like, what? Tell me what type. I don't know. Only Terrence Mann I remember with Bones is off of Field of Dreams when Terrence Mann, the actor, was James Earl Jones, and he was telling you know, build it and they will come. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Terrence Mann I know. So I don't know, bro.
I mean, like Terrence Mann, like, you know, he played some playoff basketball. I'll tell you how I got familiar with him on DraftKings. And I'd be looking up, I'd be like, man, he'll go off of 15, 16 points every now and then. And I started checking him out. So, man, he could score the basketball. He could facilitate. He could play the 1 or the 2, depending on what you need. they've been struggling to find that second tier point guard for the Hawks. So I think he does feel a need. And then so I would say between him and LeVert, they both got a good little playoff cachet to where if you get to that level, they're decent role players. They just really just loaded up in the backcourt on role players. There was a glut at forward. So now they're like, all right, well, just go get a whole bunch of guards. And that's what they did, bro, because Caris LeVert, even though he played like the 3, and we used to see him at the 4, he really 6'6". But he used to play so much bigger than that, you thought that he was like a 6'8", 6'9". But Caris LeVert at number 6'6", Terrence Mann might be 6'2", Bones Highland might be 6'2". After that, like, you got a bunch of backfield guys. So, backcourt guys. But yeah, out of those 3, I think Highland has the highest ceiling. LeVert is on the backside of it. You know, he's gonna be a kind of serviceable role guy until he gets ready to hang it up. I think LeVert 30. You know, that's
LeVert is 30 years old. Bones is 24. Who is the other guy? Terrence Mann is 28. And who was the last guy? Yang. Let me find him.
Yang.
He's 31.
Yeah.
And they got him playing power forward.
Now he's supposed to be like a stretch 4. I mean, he kind of slow, stiff. I mean, if you're depending on Yang, I mean, it's like 5 fouls and maybe a 3 or 2 for sure. Like in his time, I ain't happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I'm not happy. So now we got a young core. Got Richard Shea, Jalen Johnson, Dyson, Trae Young. Obviously, they're not gonna re-sign a lot of these people. Clint Capella's gone. They got rid of a player that never played for the Hawks today. They traded him to the Houston Rockets, and we gave them cash to take him. The center, the white boy center. So we clearing out space. Who is available next year? Who? I don't even know who we can get. There's no one available.
Free Trae Young. Free Trae, bro.
No, don't say that.
Free Trae.
Peters, don't say that, bro.
Free Trae. No,
hey, man.
He deserve better, dog. Free Trae, man. Every time you get a chance to do something, you mortgage your whole future and bring in a point guard. Bro, Dejounte Murray, you mortgage 3 first-round picks to bring in a point guard. They keep disrespecting this man, Trae Young, bro. If I'm Trae Young, like, bro, then you finally get something out of DeAndre Hunter and trade him. They still got a shot at the playoffs. You basically just mortgage the playoffs. Clint Capella. You could have got something like, if you're not, man, let them folks go. Blow it up. Let it be Daniels, Richard Shea, and Johnson. Just blow it up, bro. Like we treading water. For what? You could have let that man Trae go get a championship. Clint Capella could have been on the Lakers. We could have got Dalton Connect.
Yeah, man. Like, we could have traded Clint Capella, bro.
Could they, though?
Yeah.
Somebody take Capella. Man, you put Capella, package Capella with a pick or 2.
If Capella would have been on the Lakers right now, what you think, bro? That wouldn't help the Lakers?
No, this is the thing. I believe if they could have got rid of Capella, they would have without having to just basically give him to someone.
I don't give them no benefit of the doubt. I lost it with that. So every time I think something sensible about the Hawks, I erase it in my head.
Every time you feel like they doing the right thing. That's what I was saying when you first tapped in. I said, man, they don't have any trust built up with us. There's no trust built up with us as a fan base. And then they wonder why people go crazy about it. But when you have an organization that start doing stuff that make you forget about how crazy the Falcons have been, you know something going wild. When you had a team right next door that do something,
ain't us. It ain't the fans. You know how hard we was riding for the Hawks when they was talking about who got the better of that trade between Luka and Trae Young, and we was like, oh, you can't count it just Luka versus Trae. You got to count to Cam Reddish.
You got to count Cam,
the most feared guy. This is me talking. I'm going out on a limb. I'm telling anybody that'll listen, man. You know when them boys asked who the most feared rookie was, they said Cam Reddish. You know Cam Reddish gonna be that one. We really won that trade. I wouldn't let nobody tell me that the Hawks lost that trade, bro. Fair. Even trading Luka, they got the better end of that deal, bro. Like, because we couldn't get Anthony Davis with Trae Young straight up.
No, not at all.
Free Trae Young, let him go. Let him free. There's so many teams that need him. They could have let him go to San Antonio and play with Wemby. They could have been Trae Young.
No, we're not freeing Trae Young, Dukes. I'm sorry. No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not gonna happen. We gotta keep it, man.
No.
Hey,
I
hey,
rebuke
dudes,
that.
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. B Rich does not want to hear anything about us getting rid of Trae
If
Young.
we get rid of
but
Trae Young, I want Ant-Man. That's the only thing I would say, bro.
It ain't even getting rid of him. It's being nice to him. We doing him a favor. We trying to get our karma right with the universe. It's like having it, man, bro. It's like back in the day where everybody used to thought there was a player. You had that pretty girl on the side, and you don't want to make her your main girl, and you don't want to do right by her, but you just keep her right there, so can't nobody else have her. The player thing to do would be like, hey, girl, I ain't finna do that with you. You a good girl. Go ahead and slide. Okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna make room with my karma to get something good back for me. The longer they hold on to him, and they look at what they doing with him. Made him change his whole game. Like he went now he's 22-11, leading the league in assists. Who gonna get the? Then you trade his best player left. Who's better than DeAndre Hunter on the Hawks right now?
Man, DeAndre Hunter straight up, man, he been the best player, dog. Like for a long stretch, as far as keeping them in games, dog. Like he has. And I mean, and how do you look at it for the future? Like Jalen Johnson, I love him, but Jalen Johnson been hurt every year, dog. Richard say he a rookie. What is he gonna turn out to be? I don't know. B Rich say he see superstar in him, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. So look. If you Trae Young, to Duke's point, and I was gonna ask y'all this before Duke said it, because I want to see what y'all would think about it. I want to ask y'all, if you Trae Young right now, what's going through your mind? If you Trae Young, what's going through your mind right now? Seriously, about your future.
We didn't pick up nothing. We should have gotten Brandon Ingram, bro. Then Trae would come. Okay, I'll see something. We couldn't even get him.
If I'm Trae Young,
go ahead, Dukes. What's going through your mind?
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody. Yeah, boy. I feel for him.
I'm gonna tell you, if I'm Trae Young right now, just right now, you know what's going through my mind. Hey, I'm gonna tell my wife, hey baby, it ain't a lemon pepper spot down here that can keep me in the A. I'm trying to get to a championship. Cause let me tell you something, man. Them years start to stack up and they start to add up, and everybody don't get lucky enough to be a KG and be able to get paired with Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. Everybody don't get a chance to stay in an organization a long time and then in their latter years still be able to go play with some stars. If I'm Trae Young, I'm looking like what? Trae on what now? Year 7? Trae on what? Year 7 or year 8? Right now, year 6, man. Dog, I'm looking like, hey man, I gotta do something. I have to do something.
I'm gonna put a light on the end of the tunnel. I say the positive that could happen out of this trade is that Trae Young gets the Levert dude that's part of Levert, the group Levert, his daddy, Gerald Levert. I feel like in the new Niang, they both close to 40% 3-point shooters. His trade, because we had some problems with guys hitting threes. Zachary wasn't hitting his threes. Bogey wasn't hitting his threes. Hunter was hitting his threes. So I feel like we got two guys that Trae can find them in open threes and then knock it down. If that happens, we make the playoffs and make that pick for San Antonio hard.
It don't even matter about that pick, man. I really don't care. I don't care if they get a top 5. I don't care. But listen, it's not going to help us either way. I don't even care about if they get a top 5 pick.
What I'm saying
is, it's not going to help or hurt us.
It will. I mean, it would hurt me. Shit.
But you're talking about I'm talking about actually hurt the team moving forward.
I got cool. But I feel like if those guys can hit them threes, Trae can get them the ball, we can make it to the playoffs. Because we was terrible 3-point shooting team this year. Hunter was hitting it, but you got two guys now that can hit. You got one guy playing power forward, and you got the other guy giving Trae some relief and hit his threes. We make it be in this thing. So I'm gonna try to make a silver lining out of that. Now this Bones Duke that you're talking about, hopefully he can turn into Dyson Daniels the second and play ball for the Hawks and show up. If that happens, then okay, cool. But I have to give Landry Fields his credit. The moves he's been making has been working. Now let's see. Do these 4 players work and these picks work for him? I don't know, bro. But
Dyson Daniels was a good move. It was. I can't knock Landry on Dyson Daniels. I can't knock him on Dyson Daniels.
So the moves he's been making, I have to give him credit that he's been doing.
Is
good.
he the one who traded for DeAndre Murray?
No.
I
got
mean,
shot over
like
that.
yeah. So
That was
he
slick.
wasn't the.
That
Not
wasn't
well. Look,
Slank. That was the
now
son and the
and the daddy.
owner. Yeah.
Man, it's like, boy, I'm gonna tell you what they did today. They jumped out a frying pan into a boiling pot.
Say it's still hot. Either way, you getting cooked. Either way, you getting cooked. But this the thing. And to Duke's point, right? I know what people are saying. Some of the players we brought in are good, and they look. It's some players that's gonna be some role players here and there, but the Hawks don't need just more role players. Hawks got to find another star. The Hawks in need of The Hawks in need of someone to go along with Trae who can help pull the load. That's what the Hawks need. Like so they can bring in this developmental player. This player might be a good role player, and this player good if he on the team with this star, but. Trade on it, man. Trade needs another star. And where that's going to come from, I don't know. And every time the Hawks make moves like this, it gets us further and further away from the belief that they can actually find that one day. At least that's my point of view on
it. Agreed. Like, for real. Like, I'm looking forward to baseball season.
You know?
For real. Like, when the Queen you get back, for sure. Like, I ain't.
Man. All right. Let me read the free agents, y'all. Let me read the free agents that's coming up. All right, big names for 25-26. James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Chris Middleton, Julius Randle, Russell Westbrook, John Collins, Doran Finley, Kelly Oubre, Bobby Portis, Naz Reid, Duncan Robinson, Fred VanVleet. Restricted free agents. Josh Giddey, Cam Thomas, Brandon Ingram, Karis LeVert, Miles Turner, and Ubas Lee from the 76ers, man. I don't see no big names except for all the old greats and stuff, you know, but we
got to. All right, look, you got to draft your stars or get them young, right? Cool. Like last year, we got Trae Young drafted, right? But this is the most talented NBA draft in a long time. And we don't have hardly any capital. If I would have done anything, I would have literally, like, bro, you remember that book fair used to come? They had all the Scholastic book fair.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you know how you go to the book fair and ain't got no money? Like, man, they got all these books, man. They got that, bro. That's how it is, bro. We finna go to the book fair with no bread. I think we got the Lakers pick, and they probably finna get better. They fifth in the West. That pick ain't gonna be nothing for $1,000.
They just got a center from Charlotte that everybody said they need a center. They got a center. They traded Connect for him. They rookie. Like, they making moves.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, they're a serious franchise. That's what they are. It's like they're serious. We're not, and it's okay. I'm not a pain freak no more. See, I used to be one of them guys that just get happy all the time and like, oh, the Hawks gonna do it again this year and all of that. Shit dead, bro. Tell you what, I'm a realist. So I tell my son right now, you can go pick your team like your cousin Chip. Go pick them. Who you like? You like Ant-Man? Ant-Man jersey sitting right here. We'll be the Atlanta Timberwolves because we don't deserve this, bro. Be rich, you don't deserve this. Trey, you don't deserve this. When we gonna love ourselves, bro?
Hey,
they don't love us. When we gonna love us, bro? Come on, man. Supposed to be tripping, man.
Preach, Dukes. Man. Preach. So, look, this summer, Trae Young can possibly sign an extension. Does Trae take the Carmelo Anthony route? Or does he say, nah, I ain't signing. I'm going to wait to go and hit free agency or get traded before that?
Ain't no way he signed.
I don't think he's going to sign either.
Man, if you think he's going to sign that after this, I got some beachfront property on Watching the Road to say. For sure.
No way. Not on Washington Road. The beachfront property on Washington Road, boy, it ain't no ocean or nothing near there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Be rich. What say you? Does Trae Young sign his extension? Does he take the Carmelo Anthony route and say, you know what? I'm finna take this bread once again. Or does he say, you know what? I'm gonna hit free agency this go around.
He gonna sign. Put it out there. Him and the son best friends. He ain't gonna do the son.
Man, stop it. I mean, I'm not saying that he just won't sign, but I don't think his relationship with the son. And I know you joking, but his relationship with the son that ain't gonna have nothing to do with it.
I mean, I think we'll be the team that can offer him the most money.
Yeah.
So I think
Smart move. Yeah. Okay.
I think he'll sign, and I think we'll try to find somebody to win because I think the Hawks want to win. I think that. Hold on, right quick.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The sad part about it, like I be on Trae, right? Like I really do, but I'm a fan of Trae's. I just don't want to see Trae get to the point, and it's already starting to happen. I just don't want Trae to get vilified for where the Hawks are. You know what I mean? I don't want everything that's going on with the Hawks to be started to be looked at like it's Trae's fault. And sooner or later, that's gonna start happening. I mean, whenever you're the best player and you stay there long enough, it's gonna get put at your feet. You've been here how many years and we ain't won yet, man. You can't do nothing. I don't want to see that happen to Trae Young. It's not like I want to just see him walk out the door, but hey, if the Mavericks can move on from Luka, anybody can move on. Anybody can move on, dog. Anybody can move on. Straight up.
Trae. I want Trae. It's for him. It ain't even for us. Selfishly, I want him to stay. I really do. Because we haven't had nobody who's really just been electrifying. You know, even Joe Johnson, he played a good brand of basketball, but it wasn't like what Trae Young does. It wasn't as entertaining. So, yeah, we won, but you had a better nucleus, right? You couldn't get over the hump, but you know, you play. You won some. You at least we was playing games in April with Joe Johnson, right? And we had a chance to win the series with that crew. But now, man, I don't know, bro. That don't look like. You know how long ago 2021 feels like? When they went up
forever.
Forever, man.
Forever.
Come on, bro. We in the doldrums. Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like forever.
Yeah, bro.
Seemed like forever, man. Man, you know, and it's crazy because as sad as we all be rich, man, I was with some cats today, man. Shout out to the guys at Crown Cuts down in Locust Grove. They also had one down in Griffin, Georgia. Man, I went through there to do a barbershop prediction. And while I was there, I'm gonna tell you some more about it when we get out, be rich. But yeah, man, they say, hey, man, any Hawks game you want to go to, man, we can make it happen. So I ain't told you that yet. But it's interesting that all this happened right after I left, and I'm like, right as I'm excited about going to the game, I'm just like, what am I going to the game? It's like, what am I gonna see when I get to the game?
Rich O'Shea, man, I'm excited about seeing him, Trae Young, and Dyson Daniels. That's enough excitement for me to watch the Hawks game. I'm still gonna watch them, man, and I'm hoping that my prediction right. These guys can knock down these threes.
That's a very optimistic and great outlook. And you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna agree with you. It's just still raw right now, so I'm just, yeah, I'm one of them fans today, and I'm usually not like this.
I like the man. Jamal Jones, Trae is here to stay. Him leaving guarantees nothing. A franchise got to take it on a large contract along with the other stars. Hey man, I hope you're right, bro. I don't want to see Trae Young go nowhere. I'm not going.
But it's the thing. Will Trae decide to stay? I mean, this is a very pivotal point in Trae's career. How old is Trae right now? 26. How old is Trae Young right now? 26. Like, and if you're talking about signing an extension, he really won't have no weight. At least another 2, maybe 3 years. Like the NBA sent a message through Luka. This weekend, the NBA sent the message through Luka. The owners trying to take the lead back. You know, they're trying to take their power back. And shout out to the players because I love seeing the players have. I love seeing the players get more control. Like LeBron them put the players in position where the players had a little more control. But all the stuff that Jimmy Butler's doing, all the way that the James Harden and all that was moving, like it seemed like they getting to where it's like, man, you ain't finna keep doing this like that. Matter of fact, will cost you. And this had to be like B-Rich said to me, and B-Rich had a debate about it. Was it personal? Was it business, the Luka trade? The reason B-Rich said it was personal, I think it was something different. But the more and more I hear about it, it was personal because they cost that man $100-some million. And that makes a statement. That makes a statement. $100-some million. That makes a statement that, you know what, you're not bigger than us. Y'all not bigger than us.
Hey, explain,
We
Trey.
run the league.
Explain about the owners taking the lead, and I didn't know nothing about it. Like, how did he lose $100 million?
Man, because he had, you know, when they called it what, bird rights, right? When you with the franchise that drafted you, right? If you hit a certain amount of markers, you're able to get the super max, and the pay of the super max gets bigger and bigger as you hit those marks, right? And you with the same franchise that drafted you, right? Or that you started with very early. Luka hit all those markers, all the all pros that he had to hit, the years of all pro, the all-star games, the playoffs, the this and that he had hit. He hit them all. So Luka, if he stayed with Dallas, only Dallas could pay him $300 and something million. Only the Dallas Mavericks. Once they shipped him out of town, no other team can even give him that if they want to right now. Like, he was able to get that just like Tatum able to get that big deal because it's with the team that drafted. So now when he reads up for a new contract, the Lakers by league rules cannot even offer him a contract as big as what he would have got with Dallas. And they put that in place as supposed to be guard rails, right? Just like they got guard rails and they got medians to keep you in place, keeping you from going off one side of the highway and getting hit. These were guard rails in place to try to keep players with the organizations that drafted him. Hey, if you stay here, you can make $100 more million, then you can go another place. But not once they got him out of here, they cost that. Now that's dead. He cannot get that other $100 million from no other team.
Oh, hey, and to everyone's point that didn't know, I feel like it was personal because I mean it was for a lot of reasons. I feel like when Michael Finley came in the locker room and took his beer from him, if you go look at that video and then look at the picture and pause it and look at Luka's face, oh yeah, he definitely got sun. I think that pissed Luka off. That was probably the beginning of it. And then when they were negotiating the contracts, I'm pretty sure it went like this. You know, hey, you know, we got you at 348, man. We want to get this done in July. You know, da da da. And then Luka tells agent, hey man, make it hard for them. That man took my beer. And then they up there arguing about the money. And they said, man, you don't even stay in shape. You know what, man? Forget you, man. We're gonna get you out of here, bro. You want to show what you think you can do? And now that you say that he lost $100 million, oh my God. They really want to stick it to Luka. They really was mad at him.
Look at that, what the Texas Truth said. Not even the same amount of years on the contract. He can't even get the same amount of years on the contract. They put the birds right in there to kind of entice players to stay with the team that draft them.
Hey,
what you say, Dukes?
Go ahead.
No,
I ain't know that, Dukes. Trae just educated me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he lost out on the Supermax. That just told you how bad they want to get him gone. Like, and they basically trying to, you know how it is. Like, you have a star employee, but he don't fit the system. You got to let him go. Low key, shit just happened to me at On3. Like, for real. They was just like, oh, he not doing the same thing everybody else do. Yeah, Dukes, you cold now, but you can go. So, like, sometimes, like, if you're not willing to conform to what's going on around you, it can cost you money. Now, Luka, what he does have to rely on is he's one of the top. I mean, he got to be top 5, top 6 in the league, bro. Like, I mean, just
definitely,
yeah.
And so, like, what I was saying before they got that center, I was saying, hey man, the Lakers got 2 of the most clutch fourth quarter performers in ever. I mean, you know, this NBA. These guys will hit a 3 from half court with you on their face in the fourth quarter. Mostly every time. LeBron always hits a bullshit ass shot, and so does Luka. So, like, if you got something like that going into the fourth quarter, you got 2 of them, they're gonna be tough to stop, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I ain't never be in the game. They're gonna be in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show you, even an out of shape Luka was still able to bring you an all-pro Anthony Davis, all NBA. Like, this when the last time we seen 2 all NBA players being traded. Like, it's usually one or salary dump or draft picks, but we just saw an all NBA trade happen, bro. We ain't seen that in a long time.
That was personal.
Yeah, for sure.
Dang, Trae, you just blew my mind with that. That man, Luka, probably sick. Like, and nobody talking about that.
He had just bought a $15 million house in Dallas.
They really stuck it to him.
Yeah.
Yep.
You love that beer more than you love this ball? Okay, cool.
They know he bought a house. They was mad, bro. That's dirty, bro.
Yep.
They know.
There it is.
They know.
Cold world. You know what I'm saying? Cold world.
I tell you what, I ain't crying for nobody making $250 million a year. So hey,
not at all.
Yeah. Tell you what was cold when they let me come in to work at Aeropostale and drive up there, and my check was already ready for me to go home. That was cold. Nah, this ain't cold. Yeah. When I was making $10 an hour, that was cold. This ain't cold. Well, you know what? It is cold. 15, man. All right. My thing is this. Like, damn, what did you do to make them want to trade a top 5 player? Like, the NBA is so much about money, and, you know, this is a bottom line business. They got new ownership. What did you do to make them be like, bro, you got to go? Bro, don't nobody let no top 5 player go, bro. What did you do?
Hey, look, man, this is allegedly. I'm not saying this is something that I heard from someone that lived in Dallas.
Well, don't even say it then. Because I know what you about to say.
Man, that man had to bang somebody's wife or something, bro. I don't know.
Oh, Luka Doncic. That's what they were saying. Yeah, I heard that. Man, we ain't gonna spread no propaganda, but
yeah.
Taste the truth.
Oh man, talking about something. Man, nah, man. Hey, look, hey, we can't do our guy Quincy like that, man. Nah, we can't do our guy Quincy like that, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna read that. That's our boy, man.
Yeah, man. But hey, he pissed somebody. Like you said, dudes, when it comes to the stuff that us on a regular pay scale have gone through, now it ain't cold. But when you look at 100 mil though, no matter how you slice it, boy, snatching 100 mil away from somebody, boy.
Yeah. Only thing is this, dog. You knew what it was gonna take to get that 100,
and you knew do it.
You knew what they asked you for.
Like, yeah, and you ain't do it.
You ain't do it. Yeah. You knew what it was gonna take to be a star in Dallas. You wasn't gonna be able to have it your way. And they was like, bro, we're not finna keep going back and forth with you about this. You can slide. And then you thinking about it like they wouldn't take 100,000 from me. They wouldn't trade me. They wouldn't trade me in the same conference. I'm Luka. All right, buddy. You got. Hey, listen. Don't let the doorknob hit you. You know the rest.
Hey, look. Dudes, it's not like it's like this. It's like he made the finals last year. They went and got some people to help you get over the finals. And why would you think they would trade me? Why would you trade me? They traded him, and now Dallas is in a position. I like the Lakers got Luka, but Dallas is in a position to win now. They got Anthony Davis at the 4, which he wants to play. They got the two centers, Lively and the other guy. That's pretty dope. If Klay Thompson can pull off anything, just 75% old Klay, that's gonna be a win. Kyrie playing lights out. Shit, man, they possibly, because they got defense now. They got really solid defense now. They possibly could make it to the championship, bro.
If they feel like defense win championships, they got the best defense in the paint in the league.
It's gonna be hard to come in there and score, bro.
You're gonna have to shoot it. And then too, they can extend and contest. So even if you could try to shoot the ball, like if you try to bring them outside, we saw last year, like them boys can move. Like Gafford can move. Anthony Davis, we seen him play we seen him play small forwards before. So they could go big lineup. I don't know how long Lively's out. I know he's out, but I don't know how long I don't know if he's out for the season or not.
When he just got hurt recently?
Probably like in the last couple weeks or something like that. I don't know.
No, I don't think they ain't heard that. I heard he came back. Let me look.
Man. Boy, the coldest part of the whole Luka thing, the way Dallas did him, but they did him like Tommy and Goodfellas, boy. They told that man he was headed to become a made man. But when he opened the door, boy, wasn't nobody in there. And you know the rest, what happened to Tommy. Wasn't nothing left but a phone call.
Yeah, Lively got hurt on the 15th.
Yeah,
no timeline yet. But he come back though, bro. Lively, Gafford, Davis in the playoffs.
Yeah, defense is gonna be stupid.
Good luck.
Yeah, defense gonna be stupid.
Texas True said Watching my Mavs. They his Mavs. How you feel, Texas Truth? Don't say nothing crazy. Said we look better without him. 102-83 over Celtics.
Mm.
I mean, I told the way somebody asked me to grade that trade, and I said 10 years Lakers, maybe 1.5, 2 years Mavs.
100% on the head.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing.
Yeah. 10 years Lakers. I feel like the Mavs, they gonna be strong this year, bro, because they gonna get what they could get out of Kyrie. They gonna get what they could get out of AD. These gonna be they probably their best 2 years left. Their best basketball behind them. It's the end of their prime. Then after that, shoot, you trade them to a contender or something, you get you some picks and you do it all over again. You still got a young front court. You still got Lively. You get some picks and you start to rebuild. But you get your championships out of it if you can. But it's championship or bust though. You got to get better than you know what I mean? Like you won the Western last year. You got to get better. But if Jokic was your problem and you was worried about the Joker, shit, now you got, I mean, literally you can send waves at them. Like they really a problem, dog. I still want to trade Luka though.
Hey, AD not even playing tonight.
No, he not.
Why is that? He still hurt?
He
just not getting in the mix, ain't he?
No, he got hurt. That last game they played where it was something like he rolled an ankle or something. It was probably like a week ago.
With Dallas?
No, it was with the Lakers. Lakers about a week ago.
Yeah, they got Max Christie playing. He playing. Klay Thompson balling out. Klay Thompson got 25 points.
Yeah.
And it's the fourth quarter.
Well, we do know he can be dangerous. Whenever he tap into the old Klay, he can be dangerous.
And like he about to do that.
Yeah, man.
So what do you think about? Go ahead, Trae.
Nah, go ahead. What you about to ask?
What do you think about Jimmy Butler going to the Golden State Warriors, dude? You're on mute.
I love it for the Warriors. Like, think about the Warriors finally got an enforcer on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always had, like, nobody was really like tough out there. This is the first time they got a tough two. And Jimmy Butler, somebody who ain't gonna back down from nobody. So I'm interested to see the dynamic between him and Draymond. But you talking about two nuts, you know what I'm saying? In the playoffs, that's kind of what you need, bro. Like, for sure. Like, pause, but everything. Playoffs, you gonna need that. And they ain't never had no mid-range guy, like a true mid-range. Like, you're talking about being able to get a tough bucket in the last 2 minutes and you need it. It ain't a whole lot of people in the league I'll take over Jimmy Butler. So, you know, as far as when you watch how the defense collapses around him and how he's been willing Miami to the conference championships or deep in the playoffs year after year, it's really been just Jimmy Butler and the rest of them. So now it's like they got somebody that you really got to defend and not just defend on the perimeter. Like, as long as you rush the three-point line, it wasn't too much Klay Thompson was going to do to hurt you. You just had to extend too far to get to him. Now, when you can stretch the floor with Steph, you got to have two people on him. Man, Jimmy Butler, one-on-one, it's not a lot of, he's basically one of the last few guys who can take 2 dribbles and get a bucket. One of the last guys in the league on the perimeter that'll post you up, bro. When the last time you seen the guard go back to the basket? And he wants the ball right there. Like, so I think for the playoffs, like, I think he really makes Golden State a better team.
Yeah, I heard Steph was disappointed when they couldn't get KD. I was reading something that said when Steph talked to KD and KD let him know that he wasn't trying to fool with the Warriors, that Steph was pretty much down bad about it, boy.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, man, of course he want KD to come back, man. I mean, they seem like they really got along as just individuals in the league, teammates, co-workers, I would say even friends. But like I said, like I told you, man, I didn't think KD would want to come back there because, I mean, how does that help his legacy? Even if KD win again, all that's going to be said is he had to run back and play with Steph to get another ring. That's really all that's going to be said. And KD has proven time and time again that he cares what people think. He can say whatever he wants.
Why Phoenix not better?
Man, you know it. Man, I have no idea why Phoenix not better, man.
I tell you, because KD ain't got that dog in him, Dukes. That's why. Straight up.
There we go.
He talented. He can get a bucket. He got all the talent to do that.
There we go.
He ain't got that, bro.
Oh, so it's all on KD.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, all right.
Because if LeBron was on that team, it'd be a different story. I guarantee you that.
Would it?
Yes.
Would it?
Yes.
I can't say that it would.
I know you can't.
Not this LeBron. Not LeBron 6-7 years ago. Yeah, I would 100% say because there was a difference between him and KD. I'm not putting KD on LeBron level, and I'm a big fan of KD. But would he? I'm not saying he would have been because the Lakers sure don't seem to do anything unless Anthony Davis was healthy and balling.
Jamel James says
flat out.
He says Phoenix roster doesn't offset each other. It's just talent with no balance. Seems like that's what a lot of these big three teams do, like the Clippers. A lot of talent, no balance. I mean, you would have thought the Clippers, man. I mean, the injuries and stuff wouldn't. Hey,
but that's what I'm saying. Kawhi don't even play. I mean, Kawhi don't even play.
And he run it.
What's wrong with him?
He a fun guy.
What kind of injury do we got?
Hey, after he said he wasn't playing hurt in San Antonio, he ain't budging on nothing. That was the sign right then. It was like, oh yeah, you can't do nothing with him. For Pop, San Antonio do not lose trades. They don't. They just don't. Every time, as long as we can remember, San Antonio been making out like villains.
Wow.
And they traded Kawhi. They was like, bro, just trust us on this one. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, Kawhi did get a chip, but yeah. Yeah. You're right.
What it cost you? It got up out of there. It slid. But you know what? The damn Raptors got a damn championship before us, bro.
Okay, so let's look at this. Michael, he says, for all it's worth, I like the trade Atlanta did today, clear the cap space as well as draft picks. So Michael, come in here and talk to us, man. Let us know like what you mean. Like explain. Please explain. Here, I'm gonna put a link in there for you to come on and join. Here's the link. Blah blah blah. There you go. Mike, come talk to us, man. I want to hear your thoughts on this because that sounds like a silver lining. I want to get on what you talking about, bro, because how I'm feeling, I'm trying to be optimistic. I said something that could possibly be optimistic that could help the Hawks, and we shall see. But we got nothing for DeAndre Hunter, in my opinion. Nothing for the future, nothing to build on. Like, at least when we traded DeJounte Murray, man, we got 2 first-round picks. They aren't all that great. And we got Dyson Daniels. And we got a Larry Nance Jr. We didn't even trade him, Dukes. He had an expiring contract. Damn.
Finna let him walk, not get nothing.
And we could have traded Clint Capella, Larry Nance Jr., DeAndre Hunter, and got Brandon Ingram. Or got somebody. We could have got. I would have Dalton Connect. I would have loved to get him. We could have traded Bogey and somebody and some. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. What do the Hawks need to be good? Currently constructed.
I tell
with
you,
Daniels, Johnson, and Ricochet and Trae Young. What do they need?
They need 2 things. They need a Walker Kessler at a center, and they need a scorer that can come in and score buckets when they need to. Like a Brandon Ingram or somebody like that, bro.
You think they win the All right, you think they win the championship with Walker Kessler and Brandon Ingram?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. I really do because he's a rim protector, and when you have that, man, that alters off great offenses. And then you got another player to get the burden off of Trae that can create baskets like a Trae Young. And you got to keep in mind we had a healthy Jalen Johnson, all that. Yeah, I think we could. For sure.
Championship?
Yeah, why not? We got the pedigree. You got the confidence. You got Trae Young with the confidence. You have another scorer to come along with him. And you have a rim protector that can rebound and score. Oh, yeah, and can block shots. He can't shoot threes, but hey, the other guy should be able to do that. But I think if we get a big rim protector like him, Oh my gosh! Like
If you had to do it over again, you would have took Sar or you would have took Reese Shea again.
man, F Sar, man, get him, man. He didn't even want to show up, bro.
Can you
Hey,
blame
man,
him?
it is what it is, bro.
Can you blame him?
I feel you on that. I think Travis Schlenke had something to do with that because you know he's over at Washington now.
Yeah, can't you blame him?
I mean, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like pound for pound, all the rookies, man, Zachary right in there with all the rookies. Like he's top 5, and in the last 2 games he played, man, he 3 games. Well, last game he only had 9 points, but the other 2 of that, man, he had 30 and 27. Like,
How much bet? I'm just saying, like, how much better are the Hawks if you just let DeAndre play the 3 and you get a center?
what kind of center?
You could have got old boy from Memphis. He really hooping on the low.
Edie.
Edie.
I like
got Edie.
Edie or
Edie.
Kessler. I like Edie. I like Edie a lot, and I even like the dude. Well,
How
the dude from at Portland with Aiden?
for UConn, Donovan Clingan.
How he doing?
Clinging.
Yeah, he all right. I mean, you talking about a position of need versus like a luxury. You know what I'm saying?
Big O, man. Big O had 30 last night. Y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is the thing, like, he can't contest, like, at the end when it counted, there was nothing he could do with somebody like Wemby. And I ain't saying a lot of people can, but Donovan Clingan is 7'2". He could at least be a little tougher on him. Like, you talk about 7 feet guys. So when Wemby come in town, you can contest a little bit. Bro, 6'9", that man's 6'9". On a good day. He really probably 6'8". Now play Hunter at the 4. Hunter need to play the 3.
Yeah.
Hunter
And then with
Johnson
Hunter,
at the 4.
yeah, Jalen Johnson definitely at the 4. But then Hunter seemed to find his way coming off the bench. Hunter seemed to find his way coming in being the 6th man, a little less pressure on him, seemed to play a little freer this year coming off the bench. So I mean, I'm not saying he couldn't have hit that stride as a starter, but it seems that his best year was when he was coming in at that 6-man role. So I don't know. Would it have been the same? I don't know. I know B-Rich says that he sees, greatness potential in Ricochet.
I really do.
I'm not finna say that right now.
I'm gonna say that because he got great post moves. Really can pivot and move. He can play some good defense. He's long. He knows how to finish at the basket a lot of the times.
Marvin Williams.
No.
Same thing.
No.
Josh Childress.
No. No. Josh Childress was good, but he left. He left and went overseas. Zach.
I'm gonna say greatness though. Greatness is tough.
When Zach's shot starting to fall, you'll see what I'm saying. Because his shots are gonna fall. His shots are gonna fall, and I'm telling you that.
I'm okay with it.
He put in the work. He put in the work, dude. He's not no Marvin Williams. I'm telling you that. Now I don't think Marvin Williams could even shoot it, if I remember correctly.
He can shoot it. He can shoot it.
Well, he not that. He better than Marvin Williams. I see that already. Just in a short little time. Marvin Williams, Zachary want the ball. He want to shoot it. He'll get there. He just got to adjust, man. You got to think he came from a whole nother country, man. Adjusting, that's hard. I know when we went overseas, man, I wanted to go home after. Well, I hated Germany. Trae will tell you, I wanted to go home so bad on my birthday in Germany. That was the worst birthday I ever had in my life.
What it was doing?
Great times, man.
Yeah,
Great times, man.
Trae had a great time, man. We was in a hotel, man. They don't really have air conditioning over there in Germany like that. The food was horrible. I just didn't like it, bro.
I ain't like it.
I ain't like Germany, man. It just felt evil and cold, man. I didn't like Germany, bro. And we went all over Germany. This man laughed.
Hey, dude, man, that man was sick, dog. Our rooms were next to each other. I heard him in there pouting and sighing, bro. I just bust out laughing. He got mad. Look, I'm in my room. I heard him in there being sad, so I started laughing. But he didn't just slam the door. Boom. He was mad.
It was my birthday, bro.
He was mad, man.
We ain't have internet, dude.
He was mad.
They had no internet?
Hell
Nah. We
What
ain't
year
had no
was this?
internet.
It was 2000.
7 or 8. It was 7 or 8.
Who
2007,
y'all on
2008.
tour with B.O.B.?
Yeah, yeah. We did a military run, and the guy he had brought 50 sent a lot of people over, and he brought us over. And the hotel wasn't no raunchy hotel. They was nice, except a lot of their hotels didn't have AC, bro. Like the Germans don't have AC like that. You know, like in the Americanized hotels and the Marriotts and all that, they had them. But we were staying in little boutique hotels that wasn't run down, but it just didn't have AC, bro. I hated that crap.
Trey, you had fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did, man. Yeah, I had fun.
That
out
when
there.
he was drinking, Pete Duke, so he had a bottle, doing his thing, having a good time.
Yeah, I had fun. And look, it was only one hotel.
Mhm.
It was only one hotel that didn't have AC. In this particular hotel, it was more like a bed and breakfast type of spot. It wasn't like a regular. Yeah, it was kind of like that hostel. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really like the average hotel. The hotels we stayed in were pretty decent, man. But this guy wanted to leave so bad. He just started calling every number that the promoter had called us from, right? So B Rich calls one number and a female answers the phone. And he
But
like,
I
yo,
want to get something to
hey,
eat.
look. So the promoter name was Gunji, right?
Yeah.
And so B was like, yo, I'm trying to reach Gunji. Like, Gunji just dropped us off at this hotel. And it was a female. She was like, Gunji just did what? He just dropped you out where? And he was like, he dropped us off at this hotel. He said he was going, he'd be right back. She was like, oh, so Gunji's in town. Hey man, it was his kid mother, his daughter mother, boy. Gunja say she done pulled up and swung on him because Gunja had done told her that he was in a whole nother part of the country. So she wasn't even supposed to know that Gunja was where he was at, but she done pulled up and swung on Gunja.
Man.
Gunja comes to the hotel furious at B Rich, like, man, you just can't be calling any number you want to call.
B Rich said, me.
Hey, dude, I don't even remember that. I ain't give a flying F. He shouldn't have left us there, bro. I was hungry. We was in the middle of nowhere.
How long how long you had to stay before you got to come back home?
I don't remember, dudes. We was gone, man. We was on the road, man. We was on the road some weeks at the time.
We stayed over there 2 weeks. We stayed over there a total of I think it was like 13 days.
I know you were mad.
Oh yeah, on my birthday. I mean,
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm thinking back at it, man. Them some great times, man. Some fun times we laugh about. You know, like we went to a fair. I remember that. I remember we performed at this club, and I remember the crowd. I mean, we had some good times there, man. But and we could talk about it. Like, I was mad at the time. You know what? I do remember Barack Obama had just gotten the nomination to run for president.
okay.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. That was a good memory.
Yeah. And we were at Gunji crib because B-Rich said ain't no internet or AC here. You need to come pick us up. You need to come pick us up. And Gunji picked us up, brought us back to his apartment with scars all on him where he been swung on. And we had us some AC and some internet.
After you did that, he still let y'all stay with him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Man, but first off, dudes, I'm not gonna sit. We don't have no internet, bro. If I'd have had the internet in that one hotel, it would have been a lot easier on me. Cause like, bro, I'm out here traveling. Can't connect to the world, nothing, bro. What you talking about?
He ain't want to do nothing but watch World Star. That's about all he'd have been. He'd have been doing.
Man,
he'd have been watching World Star the whole time.
Trey, man, he tripping, bro.
He'd have been watching World Star the whole time. That's all he'd have been doing for entertainment. World Star.
On that note, man, go ahead, dude.
Ain't it crazy how the world done changed?
Yes, the internet made the world smaller, man.
For sure.
Hey, on that note, man, what's y'all last take on everything, man? On this house.
Love yourself if you're a Hawks fan. Love yourself, dog. And free Trae Young.
No,
free Trae
stop saying that, dudes. Stop saying that, bro.
How the YNs do
Damn,
it.
bro.
Free Trae till it backward. Yeah.
See,
Like the
dude,
YNs do it.
that ain't fair, man. You got come on, stop saying that.
Yeah.
Man, my last take on it is it's time for the Atlanta Hawks to start building trust for the fans. It's time for them to give us something to trust in. That's what the problem is. It's no trust there. the owner says one thing and then they do something different. Yeah, I'll go into luxury tax if I have to, if it's gonna get us to win. And maybe he hasn't felt like he's needed to. But hey, y'all keep running the same people out there on the court to put us in a position where you don't feel like the team can progress. So we need trust. We need trust that is not just trying to fill up seats, trying to just get people in here and let people dance on the sideline and do some quick little clips for IG. We need to see that you're gonna support Trae Young. And for those who don't like Trae, they need to see that you're gonna replace Trae, because there is a big group of fans who feel like Trae is not the guy. But either way, the ownership needs to build trust with the fans. Like, you gotta be, because we don't trust y'all right now. And you can't be mad because you haven't given us anything for us to hold on to and build trust and feel that you trustworthy. Period. Point blank.
What's your take, dude?
That's it. Free Trae. Till it's backwards. Yeah. Till it's backwards.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say, man.
I might feel different tomorrow though.
I'm gonna piggyback off what Trae said. Atlanta Hawks, you gotta build trust with us. You doing all these moves. I want to see something done in the offseason. I want to see a big name come in here. I want to see y'all do something. You clearing the space? Are you clearing it to not go into luxury tax, or are you clearing it to be a winner? Because if you don't do nothing, man, we're gonna lose the most exciting player on our team right now. And if we do that, lose Trae Young, and you're not trying to help him, man, fuck the Hawks, man. Like, for real. Now,
Well, dang.
if you're doing this for a bigger picture, a brighter space later on, then okay, I'll ride with you. Because I didn't think we was gonna do anything this year. But if you're trying to set up something for next year, you're trying to clear the salary out to bring in some players that can help Trae Young, and we can get to the finals, then okay, I'm with you. But this offseason, bro, if you come in with the BS and you don't do nothing like you've been doing for the past 5 years, oh, you're gonna have a problem for me. You're gonna have a problem for the Waterboyz. And I'm gonna just say that. And on that note, Trae, get us on out of here, man.
Hey man, we want to thank our partner, Dukes the Scoop, man. P Dukes, for coming through,
Thank you,
rocking
P.
with us. Appreciate it, my brother. We appreciate it. We want to
Appreciate
appreciate. Hey, it's all good, man. You welcome anytime, my brother. Anytime, man. We want to say thank you to each and every person that logged in, that tapped in with us, man. Whether you tapped in because of Dukes, whether you tapped in because of the Waterboyz show, we appreciate y'all, man. And always remember, especially if you're from the city of Atlanta, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us, man. And on that note, on behalf of myself, Trae, my partner B Rich, and our guest Dukes the Scoop, we up out of here. Y'all be safe out there.